Phantom Passenger. On a desolate highway where the only companions were the haunting whispers of the wind, Jake found himself driving through the abyss of the night. The road stretched like an endless ribbon, flanked by shadows that danced in the eerie glow of his headlights. As the miles unfurled beneath his tires, fatigue began to gnaw at him. A flicker of movement at the edge of his vision caught Jake's attention. He squinted into the darkness, heart quickening. There, standing by the roadseed, was a figure, a silhouette that seemed to materialize out of the night itself, the phantom hitchhiker. Curiosity mingled with caution as Jake slowed his car. The hitchhiker, a spectral presence with a forlorn air, raised a hand in a feeble attempt to hail a ride. Intrigue outweighed apprehension, and Jake pulled over to offer the solitary traveler a ride. The hitchhiker climbed into the back seat, a wispy figure with features obscured by shadows. As Jake resumed his journey, he stole glances at the rearview mirror, attempting to discern something more tangible about his spectral passenger. To his surprise, a voice echoed through the car, a whisper that seemed to bypass the air and reverberate within Jake's mind. "Thank you," it murmured, a melancholic timbre that sent shivers down his spine. The conversation unfolded in a surreal manner, with the hitchhiker revealing fragments of a tragic tale. A life cut short, dreams left unfulfilled, and a yearning for something lost. As the minutes passed, Jake found himself drawn into the ethereal narrative, a captive audience to a ghostly confessional. The hitchhiker spoke of a fateful night much like this one, where a driver's momentary lapse had led to an irreversible collision. The pain and regret lingered even beyond death, and now the hitchhiker wandered the lonely highway, seeking solace in the company of the living. Jake, a skeptic by nature, felt a twinge of empathy. He asked questions that transcended the boundaries of the living and the dead, seeking understanding in the face of the inexplicable. As they neared a bend in the highway, the hitchhiker's form became even more nebulous. The whisper in Jake's mind grew faint, like a dying echo. The phantom passenger explained that their time together was drawing to a close. A transient connection forged on this spectral highway. With a final, almost sorrowful expression of gratitude, the hitchhiker dissipated into the night, leaving Jake alone in the stillness of his car. The road ahead stretched endlessly, devoid of the ghostly presence that had briefly shared his journey. Doubt lingered in Jake's mind as he continued his drive. Had he truly encountered a ghostly hitchhiker, or was it a trick played by the lonely expanse of the highway on his tired mind? The encounter left an indelible mark, a story that would linger on the fringes of believability. As dawn painted the sky with hues of amber, Jake reached his destination, a town that welcomed him with the buzz of life. The events of the night, whether a product of the supernatural or fatigue-induced delusions, became a fragment of a tale to be shared, dissected, and debated by those who dared to believe that, on certain stretches of highway, the veil between the living and the dead might momentarily thin, allowing for ghostly passengers to share the journey.